What's going on? Yeah, man, it's Monday, man. About to get in the truck. Uh, it's just something on my mind. I thought it's like, man, I thought I'd make a video about it. But yeah, man, like I was just thinking about something like, like I hear guys, you know, I think I talked about this before in some of my other videos, but like sometimes I be talking to guys and you know, like here's the deal. Like I talk to guys, they got a job, right? Either they're a company driver or whatever. Most of the time they're company drivers. And like they'll come on my channel and they'll be like, "Man, I make $70,000 a year. Um, I got a pension, and I ain't gonna give that up." And I'm thinking like, man, like like when I hear people do that kind of stuff, like now it's nothing wrong with a job that's paying $70,000 a year, a trucking job at that. That's pretty good for a trucking job. Pretty damn good for a company driver to be making 70K and with a pension plan and stuff like that. And like I say, those types of jobs, they're typically like with the UPSs, the FedExes, um, you know, U.S. mail, that kind of shit. You know, I don't expect you guys to give up jobs like that. You know, where you in a union, pension plan, and making good money, and you know, Monday through Friday and stuff like that. But um, here's the deal. When I hear guys talk about that kind of stuff, and when I hear a guy talk about that stuff, like I need you to understand, you holding yourself back. You know, you shortchanging yourself because, like, if you knew that if you could quit that job and turn around and go make 150, 200, 250, half a million, a million a year in an opportunity, like you wouldn't stay at that job. $70,000 ain't no fucking money, dog. I'm just I'm just saying it. I'm just saying, like, of course, $70,000 a year, that's a good paying job. That's a good paying job. Those are what I consider a good job. But what's a good job? Like everybody got their reasoning what's considered a good job. You know? Like, is it the type of work that you do? Because some jobs, it ain't about the money. Or is it about the people? You know? You like the particular job. You like say if you was say you was a driver and like I bump into guys who love flatbed, right? They love flatbed. It's nothing else they would ever do. You wouldn't catch them pulling a dry box. They love fucking flatbed. They love getting out there, strapping their load down. You know what I'm saying? And taking care of their customers and delivering their freight. Now, there's some guys. There's some guys that like they take a job for the money. You know, they be like, man, I'm over here making 800 a week, and then they hear about a job and they apply for it and they get hired, and they hear about a job that's paying 1,200 a week. They're like, man, fuck this. I'm going over here to do this job, 1,200 a week. You know, and like you guys gotta understand that when you're an employee for a company, you gonna always have a situation where you're gonna hit a ceiling. You're gonna hit a ceiling. You know what I mean? You're gonna always have somebody putting a cap on your money. You got a manager above you telling you what they're gonna pay you, what kind of loads they're gonna give you. There's always some middleman you gotta fuck around with to get to the money. You know what I mean? Now, that it always goes back to the reasons why I tell y'all to go get a fucking truck. Go get a fucking truck. Because you're never gonna learn how to scale your income. That's what it's all about. When you get a truck, you get in a position to learn how to scale your fucking income. When you get a truck, the limit, when you're employee driver, company driver, the limit is the sky. It's like that's your limit. It's like you can be with a company for 20 years and you're gonna hit a ceiling. And that's it. That's all the money you're gonna make. You go get a truck, you will start out at a higher pay, you know, and you can move up from there. You know? And that's what I tell you guys. You go get a truck, man. You're never gonna learn about business. Like, even as a company driver, I learned about business. Like, I learned, it opened the doors for me, getting understand of how general business stuff works. You know, the opportunities in business. So I'm like, man, go get a truck, man. I know some of you guys, y'all comfortable. You know, you complacent. Like, nah, man, I want a local job. I want to get paid by the hour. You're going to get tired of that shit. 20 years, man. Say you 30 years old and you get a local job. You know, typical local jobs, you probably looking at about $20 an hour. Okay? $20 an hour is good money. Okay? I don't care who you talk to. Not a lot of people I know make $20 an hour. You know? Most of the people I know, they either like $15 an hour and shit, and they think that's good money. You know, a lot of people, my family members. So, it's like, it's like, so the starting pay for a good local job is about $22 an hour, okay? You're probably going to top out in the first 5 years. You're going to top out. And then after that, you're going to get cost of living raises, like 4 or 5% cost of living raises. Okay? By the time you retire, you probably may hit $35 an hour. And a lot of guys consider that as good money. Of course, that is decent money. However, if you get a truck, you will be able to see the scalability of owning a fleet and being able to make 6 figures on a regular basis without even working hard. Sure, you're going to have to work hard for your first maybe 5 years. I say your 3rd year, you're going to need to be working on probably your 2nd or 3rd or 4th year. You need to have 2 or 3 trucks running. Okay? And that's the deal. That's how that works. And before you know it, 20 years, a small fleet owner, you could have gross revenue to your business of upwards of millions of dollars a year. Okay? $1 million, $500,000. That's nothing. But you never gonna learn that by being an employee. You never gonna learn that shit. You gonna never learn the ins and outs or how to fucking make money in trucking. You never gonna get that shit. All you know is getting paid by the hour and getting your paycheck every week and that bullshit security about getting your bullshit medical and all this shit. Okay? You can buy medical insurance anywhere. Okay? That's nothing. We trying to make money. We make the money, then we worry about the insurance later. You know what I mean? It's It's like, oh, I'm gonna go be a company driver for fucking insurance. Like when you own a business, insurance is a tax write-off. You know what I mean? It's like y'all y'all holding y'all. This the point of this video. You're holding yourselves back. I hate to see y'all hold yourselves back because of fear, and you need to educate yourselves. Okay. My last video, I showed y'all some books that I recommend. Read those. It'll expand your mind. You need to expand your mind. Think big. Think big. That's what the point of the video. Think big. Stop thinking about weekly paychecks and 1,000 a week and shit. I want 20,000 a week. That's what I want. 50,000 a week. You know what I mean? You got 10 trucks running, you can make $100,000 a week. Shit. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. It's just a little food for thought, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all next time.